Me and my husband farm in Greenwood. We're third generation farmers. Me and my husband work together. We make a very good team. We both work in the fields. We do our own part at the farm. We run 200 acres, we milk 50 cows, and we have around 100 young stock. A life so remotely like this, it's really nice farming with family. So my pregnancy, I was pretty sick throughout the whole pregnancy, but we went in for our 20-week scan and I found out that I had complete placenta previa.
So a complete placenta previa is when the edge of the placenta is covering the cervix, and this is something we can see on ultrasound. If it is not covering the cervix, we measure how far away the placenta is from the cervix, and if that's within 2 centimeters, that would be considered low-lying.
And then I had just turned 31 weeks. I was 30 weeks and 7 days. And I was in the house and I just didn't feel good that day. I just kind of felt off. And I sat down on the couch and all of a sudden I felt a whoosh and I was covered up in a blanket and I looked down and there was a bunch of blood all over on the couch. Told my husband, who had just came in for lunch, luckily.
Yeah, then she came out here and she passed out, hit the wall right there. And I was in the bathroom at the time, so then I was able to catch her so she didn't fall right to the floor. And then, yeah, that's when we were like, this is something pretty big, you know.
The doctor and the nurses said if we would have waited much longer, me and Calvin wouldn't have made it. When Calvin was born, he was born what they call NCOL, so his sac was completely intact. And that is what kind of saved him from all the blood.
So Calvin, when he was born, he was 31 weeks. So typically a baby that age and size would go into an isolate like this. We'd be hooking him up to cardiac monitor and pulse ox, make sure that he's oxygenating okay. Usually 31 weekers need a bit of respiratory support, so we put him on a ventilator, whether it's nasal or intubated. He did rather well. He didn't have, a super complicated course, but, Mom was here every step of the way and made sure that, she did everything she could to ensure, he was getting out of here as smooth as possible. Discharge is usually like a bittersweet day because it's so anticipated, so looked for. That's the goal, get baby home. But if they've been with us for, any length of time, it kind of tears at your heart too, because you're going to miss them. You're going to miss the parents. You're going to miss the baby. And, you miss taking care of them.
Obviously, we are blessed and we are very grateful. And we wouldn't be here without the Marshfield Clinic and the wonderful OB doctors and the NICU, the whole crew. They just cannot brag them up enough. Like the NICU girls, they just have a gift. That's just the only way to put it, is they truly have a gift.
I thoroughly enjoy doing whatever I can for the babies, the family.
And they become like family, and it was crazy after, I couldn't wait to get him home, but in a way after we left, like I actually missed the NICU and like the girls. You see them every day, you get attached to them too. It was actually sad leaving them too.
Spending time with her, getting to talk with her, getting to know her, and then sending Calvin home, sending her home, please give us updates on your baby, and just want to see him, grow and thrive and meet those milestones. And that's like, I have goosebumps. That is the best reward to this job.
And he is thriving and doing wonderful, running, talking. He loves playing with his brother and sister. He loves playing hide and seek. He's amazing. There's just no other way to put it. He's amazing.